Okay, scooch over, Winnie. Winnie, you gotta scoot over. Scooch. Okay, what are we doing? Hi. Yes, hi, buddy. Hi, Bezo. Hi, my handsome boy. Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Do you feel like doing a little bit of DIYing with me? Well, come on in. Let's get started. You know, I am not much of a Halloween decorator decor person. I'm not. I typically skip Halloween and just put out my fall and harvest decor because it is right up there with Christmas. I love the fall and harvest colors. It's one of my favorite times of year to decorate. And so I just want it out for as long as I can have it out. But Allie likes to have a couple Halloween themed decor pieces up on the door outside. And so to do that, I kind of tweak it and put my own twist on it, putting that rustic farmhouse feel to it so it doesn't feel so traditional. Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of my favorite Halloween themed decor pieces that I put up year after year. And maybe if you're not the traditional Halloween decor type person either, maybe you'll like these and you'll want to do these and put them up just so you have a bit of the Halloween feel in your home. I'm going to quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let me show you what a couple of my favorites are. You still have time to run to Walmart and pick up one, maybe two of these foam tombstones and turn it into a decor piece that you're gonna love. I loved the top part of this. Wasn't too excited about the wording, as that's not really something I want on a decor piece in my home, but I'm gonna do away with that, and I'm gonna do that using some of this lightweight spackling. The color scheme I'm gonna go with is a gray, but I don't have any gray, so I'm gonna make my own with some of Apple Barrel's black and white paint. I'm going with a matte finish because I'm not much of a gloss person. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix my black into my white until I achieve the gray that I'm looking for. Ah, yes, this is what I'm looking for. Now I'm not gonna completely mix this. I'm gonna let it stay uneven because I think it'll add to the more imperfect look that I'm going for this piece. Oh my word, look at how perfect that imperfect gray turned out by not completely mixing it. It really gives it that uneven look without even trying. I'm gonna go in with an ivory by Waverly, and using a drier brush, I'm just gonna kind of distress this a bit more. One of my favorite colors by Waverly is this agave. I just love the neutral, I guess, color that it is. It's a very muted bluish green kind of teal. And so when you're working with, I guess, the warm neutral colors that I have throughout my house, this is perfect. So I'm gonna use this to highlight that center emblem there. That ivory looks a bit harsh, so using a very light grade sandpaper, I'm gonna go over that ivory and I'm gonna soften it up a bit. And you'll see that just by running that sandpaper over it, it's gonna soften it up and it's gonna look less harsh. It's gonna bring more of that gray back through and it's gonna look amazing. This DIY is definitely deserving of a burlap bow. And so using this thicker burlap ribbon, I'm gonna call it, from Walmart, I'm gonna make just a larger bow using some twine, tying it off in the middle there, and yeah, just a simple to make bow. I love this burlap. It's one that you can get at Walmart in just about any color you want all year round, depending on the seasons and the holidays. Walmart has different colors of these burlap rolls, and so I like to keep stock of them. I like to go around each of the holidays and seasons, see what new colors they have, and just add them to my collection because you know I love burlap. The bow that I'm making here is an alternative to tying a bow. Now, I know that there are some out there who say, Kelly, how do you tie such a perfect bow? I wish I knew. It was a gift my mom gave me, and I think after watching my mom do them for so many years, I just kind of caught on to it. If you were to ask Kayla to tie a bow, she couldn't tie one like me. And so I like to find alternative ways of doing things that come out with the same outcome. And this is one of them. So just by doing the top of the bow separate, doing the tails separate, you're gonna get the same outlook and it's gonna look amazing. This chevron styled burlap is gonna make for the perfect accent piece to my bow, along with some raffia, because raffia is perfect for this time of year. This foam tombstone came with these metal pieces that act as feet that you can put there at the bottom if you want it to be a standing decor piece. If you would rather have it hanging from somewhere, well, that's an easy fix. Just flip it on over to the back side and add a bit of twine and make yourself a twine hanger. This looks like a high-end piece for a fraction of the cost. For this DIY, you're gonna need some cardboard. We're gonna start off by making one side 11 inches wide, and it's gonna be 15 inches tall from the center point up, giving us a triangle. Then we're gonna need a rectangle at 5 by 16 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and attach that rectangle to the 11-inch portion of my triangle, making a witch's hat. I'm gonna taper off the corners there, making them a bit round so there's no harsh edges. I'm gonna go with Dollar Tree rope because it is a bit thicker and it's gonna move this along more quickly than using twine. But if you wanna use twine, I say do that. You're gonna get just as great of an outcome using twine as you would this rope. As I was doing this, I started thinking to myself, you can save a lot of rope by cutting pieces because it's gonna save on what's not being seen on the back side here. So that's what I did. Took a little bit longer, but saved a bunch of rope. Now for this bottom portion here, I'm gonna go in with some of Dollar Tree's wired ribbon, some of their burlap. This was all stuff that I had in my stash that I'm working with here. I cut all these into 6-inch pieces, gathering the center there, then twisting it is gonna give me a bow-like look. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just fold it in half, just like so. And I did that with all of my pieces. I'm gonna attach these with a bit of hot glue to this bottom portion of this hat, and this is gonna make an adorable rustic witch hat. I think the perfect finishing touch to this hat is just a decorative band around the brim base of the hat. And of course, one of my original twine flowers. It's been a minute since I've made one of those, but you know what? I'm finding my way back. I'm not one that's much into the traditional Halloween decor, but it's pieces like this that I don't mind putting out. But guess what? If you're someone that's into the traditional Halloween decor, I've got you covered. For this one, I'm going with the same cardboard base, just a bit smaller than the last one because I was gifting this one. And I'm going in with a Sharpie pen and I'm going to fill in the white cardboard because it's white, and I'm using rhinestone. And the rhinestone ribbon from Dollar Tree, you can see through it. Now, if you've got black paint, you can do that. This day I was in a bit of a hurry and I didn't want to wait for the paint to dry, so I just decided to use a Sharpie. Now I'm good to go by adding the ribbon, and you can see here how that Sharpie did what I needed it to do. And this is more of, I guess, a traditional Halloween glam style hat, if that's your style. I also had some of the black rhinestone ribbon as well, and I figured this hat needs a flower too, so I'll just make it out of the rhinestone ribbon, because why not? Because we can, and that's what we do here. For the bottom part of this, I'm using tulle. Dollar Tree used to carry tulle, a lot of it, and so I picked up a bunch of it, and I'm making it a bit thicker so the color is a bit more stark, not so see-through, and I'm gonna go ahead and tie it in half, cut it down to size, don't need it too long, and I did that with all of these different colors, those traditional Halloween colors, and with those, I'm gonna just hot glue them to the base just like this. And here we have got more of a glam, traditional style Halloween witches decor hat. I hope you all enjoyed these rustic Halloween decor themed DIYs, I guess we'll call it. If you're looking for more DIY inspiration, well, guess what? I do. I've got you covered. You can click on the video right over here and it'll take you to some of my past favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I'm sure trying. Bye for now, everybody.